There has been an increase in high-profile, highly targeted attacks of late, with RSA, Lockheed Martin, IMF, Oak Ridge, and they all follow a very specific pattern. They're using spear phishing or targeted methods to select individuals in the organizations they're targeting, trick them into opening emails or documents or navigating to links that are untrustworthy. And so the reason we see a rise in spear phishing has a lot to do with, first of all, their successes, and second of all, the barrier to entry. Because of social networking and the prevalence of information on the internet, it's so easy to find a target, identify them, perhaps identify their coworkers, and do some research. Without doubt, one of the weakest links today in today's infrastructure are the endpoints. These are your computers, your desktops, your laptops, your servers that sit connected to your network. And these are the weak points because this is where spear phishing and other attacks initiate their foothold. One of the things that CIOs, CSOs, and security specialists can do, actually there are three things I think they should do. The first is education, is to educate your users as to best practices and in many cases common sense. The second thing that organizations and security specialists can do is to really do a risk assessment of their assets. Take a look at each of those assets and put in place policies to protect them, to restrict users' access to them, and silo them so that an average user or somebody working in finance doesn't necessarily have access to your source code. And the last thing that we all can do, especially in the security business, is to use technology. One of the things, for example, on the endpoints that can be done is to put in place whitelisting technologies. There are other advanced technologies that you can use as well to monitor network traffic, to look for suspicious activity, to look for sensitive data moving over the wire. There may never be a perfect solution to security or a silver bullet that solves all of our problems, but we need to remain diligent. And especially now that the attacks are increasing, not just in volume, in sophistication, and in sensitivity in terms of how sensitive the data is that they are attacking, we need to remain diligent.